Captains fan Dave Dietrich exchanges a high-five with a young fan during his fundraiser at Classic Park, David S. Glasier, the News-Herald Captains season ticket holder Dave Dietrich has been to many hundreds of games at Classic Park over the past 14 years. The Eastlake resident, who will celebrate his 50th birthday August 24, spent the night before his birthday at the Eastlake ballpark watching the Captains close out a three-game series against the South Bend Cubs. Dietrich was in his usual spot on the concourse behind section 109, in his wheelchair. In the bottom of the fourth inning, he looked over his shoulder and smiled. The Captains were leading, 6-4. "At least we're leading," Dietrich said, smiling. Standing next to Dietrich was his sister, Cheryl Doyle, his primary caregiver. She was smiling, too, and not just because the Captains were winning at that juncture. At this game, the Captains and a group of Dietrich's friends were staging a fundraiser designed to help him and Doyle pay for the newer, wheelchair-accessible van they recently purchased. Their previous vehicle gave up the ghost after 18 years of service. The cost of the new van is around $70,000, according to Dietrich and Doyle. Recent cuts to a Medicaid program designed to assist disabled citizens with major purchases have made paying for this vehicle infinitely more challenging. Hence the fundraiser, held in the right field picnic pavilion. Components of the fundraiser included a raffle, Chinese auction featuring an impressive array of sports memorabilia and a food spread. "We're here to support Dave as best we can," said Tim Phyllis, one of the event's organizers and a part-time photographer for the News-Herald. Phyllis' wife, Suchi, was selling raffle tickets in the pavilion. So were Captains Assistant General Manager Jen Yorko and Sales Media Relations Manager Tim O'Brien. The pavilion was humming with activity as people bought tickets, inspected the items to be auctioned, dropped tickets into the bags near the items or consumed food and beverages. A steady stream of well-wishers chatted with Dietrich, who has spina bifida. He has been confined to the wheelchair since he was 14. Also on hand to lend her support to the fundraiser was UFC flyweight contender Jessica "Evil" Eye. "This is overwhelming," Dietrich said. "Dietrich and I were on the field before the game to throw ceremonial first pitches. When the evening neared its end, Tim Phyllis offered this report on the fundraiser. "We've just been swamped," he said. "The checks and donations are still rolling in," Phyllis said. "An accounting of how much money was raised won't be finalized for a few days." He expects to have the formal presentation of a check to Dietrich during the Captains' season-ending homestand from September 1-3. Extra inning special. Despite piling up a franchise record tying 8 doubles and 2 home runs, the Captains lost in 10 innings, 10-9. The Captains had a 9-4 lead after 6 innings. The Cubs scored 1 run in the top of the 7th and 4 in the top of the 8th to force extra innings. Naria's RBI ground out in the top of the 10th drove to be the game winner for the Cubs. South Bend improved to 26-33 in the second half. The Captains slipped to 25-34.